D.L. Moody was a famous preacher, one of the first preachers that traveled the world preaching the gospel. But before he traveled the world, he was just a normal preacher in Chicago. And each Sunday after he delivered his message, he had two Methodist women in his church. And we all know how annoying Methodist women can be. No, I'm just playing. I meant to say how persistent they can be. These two women would come up to Moody after every single service and say, "Moody, we're praying for you." Eventually, Moody's like, "Listen, I want you guys to just pray for the unbelievers. Stop bothering me every single Sunday. Pray for the unbelievers." And then they said, "No, Moody, we're praying for you because you're the one that's preaching to the unbelievers." Soon thereafter, he's in New York on Wall Street. And around the time these women typically meet to pray, he begins to get a sensation that he described as a wave of joy just descending upon his body. He realizes that one of his friends lives nearby, so he rushes to his friend's house. He asks his friend, "Do you have a room I can stay in for some time? I just need to be with God in private." He goes to the room, and the sense of joy just becomes so explosive in his life that in his journal, he said, I said to God, "Please stay your hand unless I die from this experience of joy." From that moment on, the ministry of D.L. Moody exploded. Because it wasn't just D.L. Moody, but it was a D.L. Moody that had been baptized and filled by the Holy Spirit of God. Look, one day, when we all stand before God and receive our rewards, we're going to see Moody there. And we won't be shocked to see the rewards that he receives because he's world-renowned. He's famous. Just Google him. But then we'll look at these to the left and we'll see two ladies. And we're going to be like, how come their reward is as big as Moody's reward? Then Moody will turn and say, "Those were the two persistent Methodist women that prayed for me. Their prayers were in partnership with me, and so they share in the reward with me." One day we'll see Charles Spurgeon and we'll see his reward. We'll be like, "Yeah, of course look at the work that he did. His ministry was so powerful." Then we'll see 100 people whose reward is in kind with Spurgeon's reward. We'll be like, "Who are those people? We didn't know there's that many great preachers in London in that time." Then Moody will be like, Spurgeon will be like, "No, those are the boiler room people. Their prayers share in the reward. Because of their prayers, I was able to do the things I did in ministry."